Hello, this is Ayako Sekiguchi from Wellness Kitchen. This time I'll show you how to enjoy all the nutrients of green peppers without using a knife. I'd like to introduce you to a delicious and simple recipe that just requires grilling, no knife needed. Actually, green peppers are among the top vegetables in terms of vitamin C content, and their seeds and pith are also packed with amazing nutrients. They're especially good for helping your body recover from summer damage. Since they're rich in nutrients, I'd like to cook them whole. If you make a batch in advance, they're really convenient as a side dish for rice or as a snack. Please watch until the end. Let me introduce the nutritional benefits of whole green peppers. Green peppers contain one of the highest levels of vitamin C among vegetables, with even 1.5 times more than lemons. It's a wonderful ingredient. Moreover, green peppers contain a polyphenol called hesperidin, which helps the absorption of vitamin C, making it more efficiently absorbed. As a green and yellow vegetable, it is also rich in beta-carotene. It also contains what's called the rejuvenation vitamin. These are antioxidants, so they help with cancer prevention and boosting immunity. They are also important for maintaining good health. They also have other benefits. In addition to vitamin C, the seeds and pith contain components like capsaicin and pyrazine. These help promote blood circulation, making them effective for dieting and preventing coldness. The bitter component quercitrin is expected to help prevent high blood pressure and suppress blood levels. It also contains potassium, which is often lost through sweat in the summer, so it helps prevent fatigue and loss of appetite, making it a useful vegetable for summer. Now let's make whole roasted bell peppers. This time I'd like to make a generous amount of bell peppers. For the seasonings, use equal amounts of oil and mirin, then add soy sauce, and for extra aroma, use sesame oil. These are all the ingredients you need. Just make as much as you want, adjusting the amounts to your liking. First, let's start with the bell peppers. I've washed them thoroughly. This time, we won't be using a knife. We're using whole bell peppers, but put them in a slightly larger plastic bag and crush them inside the bag. To make it easier to see, I'll place one in front and show you how to do it. I'm putting them in the bag so the seeds don't scatter everywhere. Then just use your body weight to crush the bell peppers. It should look like this. When you press and crush the bell peppers like this, the stem part becomes a bit easier to remove. Just like this, I only remove the really hard tip. As for the rest, I'll use the seeds and the pith just as they are all together. Now let's keep going. You don't even need a knife anymore. It's really easy. If the bell peppers are fresh, they'll snap apart really nicely. So even if the bell peppers break a little, that's just about right. Then just remove the stems. And if you see a little hole or the bell pepper looks a bit damaged, sometimes the seeds inside might have been eaten by bugs. So if you find a suspicious looking bell pepper like that, please check the inside. Now for the bell peppers, just like this, and then we'll grill both sides. If you flatten them a little, they'll cook better. Okay, that's it for the bell peppers. I've flattened all of them and removed the stems. They're a bit squished now, but it's actually better if the bell peppers are a little crushed or split like this. The flavors blend better and they cook faster, so you don't need to worry at all. There are still seeds and pith left inside, so we'll cook them just like this. Add a little oil to the frying pan. Then heat it over medium heat. The nutrients in green peppers dissolve in oil. Since they contain plenty of nutrients, cooking them with oil helps your body absorb the nutrients more efficiently. Right now, there's still a bit of air inside, so the green peppers are floating, but gradually, As they cook, they'll soften and become flat, so keep grilling the green peppers on both sides until they reach that point. I want to finish them with a soft texture, almost like they've been lightly fried and soaked. So, if it looks like they're about to burn, lower the heat a little. First, lightly stir fry them so the oil coats everything evenly. Then, partway through, lay them down and steam cook them. At first, use medium heat and sear the green peppers a little while, making sure the oil coats them evenly. The surface of the green peppers is starting to look shiny with oil. Then, add a small amount of water, about half a cup. You might hear a crackling sound right now. But if you look inside, it's just the oil reacting, so don't worry about it and keep heating as is. The crackling sound has gotten much quieter, so let's take a look at how things are going. There's no excess moisture left. If you want the bell peppers to be a little softer, you can add some more water and cook them the same way. Adjust the amount of water as needed and heat the bell peppers until they reach your preferred softness. If you notice the bell peppers are starting to stick or burn a little, lower the heat. By steaming and cooking them thoroughly in the pan, the bell peppers will turn out plump and tender. Okay, let me take a look. The bell peppers have gotten pretty soft now. Stir everything around so it cooks evenly and make sure to check as you go. The final texture of the bell peppers is up to your preference, but this time I want them to turn out soft and tender, so I'm going to cook them carefully. The bell peppers have already lost most of their firmness. They've become kind of flat and soft now. If you feel like you want to cook them a little more, just do the same thing. Add a little water and cover them. With this, you can freely adjust the firmness of the bell peppers. There's no need to rush, so check on them a few times and add water little by little as needed. If you keep the heat at medium the whole time, they might burn a bit. If you want to take a little more time to steam them, lower the heat and let them cook slowly. The bell peppers have become quite soft now. When you press them with chopsticks, check to see if they're cooked evenly all the way through, especially if you're using large bell peppers. It might be better to heat them a little longer. Okay, they've cooked through nicely, so now, if there's still a lot of excess moisture left, let some of it evaporate. Alright, now we'll add the seasonings and the raw ingredients. Here's the oil. This is mirin. Use the same amount of oil and mirin, so adjust the quantity according to the amount of bell peppers. Now grate the ginger. You can use as much ginger as you like. I really love ginger, so I grate a generous amount. I'm going to add it in now. Adding ginger really stimulates your appetite, doesn't it? It smells really good now. Okay, next, we're going to let the bell peppers soak up all the broth. At this point, you don't want to rush it. If you turn up the heat and rush it, if you just boil it down, the flavor won't soak into the bell peppers. So it's better to lower the heat and let it simmer slowly. That way, it'll turn out tastier. Also, as you do this, the bell peppers will get softer, so the texture will become nice and tender too. The flavor will soak in better too. For today's dish, rather than calling it grilled bell peppers, it's more like simmered bell peppers. The peppers are nicely grilled until fragrant and then simmered a bit so they turn out really fluffy. When you do it this way, even the seeds and the pith become really delicious. Coat everything well with the sauce. Yes, just like that. It's looking really good now. Now then, at this point, turn off the heat now. Leaving a little bit of the sauce like this will help the flavors blend even more. So it's done just like this. The pan-seared bell peppers are done. I'd like to tell you a bit about how the whole pan-seared bell peppers taste. Please excuse me for standing while I do so. You can see that the seeds and pith are still inside all the way through. Can you see it? Yes, but since it's cooked until soft, it doesn't bother me at all. I'll go ahead and eat. The flavor has soaked all the way into the bell pepper. The bell pepper isn't crispy anymore. It's cooked until it's really soft, so it's very easy to eat. You don't have to worry about any bitterness at all. I think even children would enjoy eating this. It would also be great as a side dish for a lunchbox. I also recommend it as a snack to go with drinks. If you eat just 1 or 2 bell peppers, you'll get the amount you need for a day. You can get vitamin C, so I hope you'll make plenty and keep some on hand. If you keep it, I think it will also help with nutrition during the summer. This time, I introduced grilled green peppers cooked whole, including the seeds and pith, making sure they're cooked all the way through. By cooking them thoroughly and letting the flavors soak in, this dish is very easy to eat. It's also very convenient to make ahead and store, so I definitely recommend keeping plenty of green pepper dishes stocked in your fridge. The heat can be stressful, and in places where the stress is intense, there's actually a lot of vitamin C. I highly recommend making sure you get plenty of nutritious ingredients. Please do try it. Please give this recipe a try. Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you next time. Let's meet again in another video.